Great win for our guys to start the season. I thought the fan energy, I thought the student section was tremendous in my opinion. And normally I don't really lock in on those things, but I thought they were great. I thought the energy was high level. We even had some students camping out the night before, so that was great. And I thought our guys put on a good performance. Got a little stagnant there in the second half, but I thought we found a way to win the game, especially being shorthanded. But it was a good one. Guys came off the bench, gave us big minutes. They played hard, they competed, so it was good.
Cuonzo, how crucial was Javon Pickett and Kobe Brown's leadership there and leading that run, and Javon having those steals as well?
Great. I thought Javon set an aggressive tone early, just driving the ball, making plays at the rim, and like I've said to our guys, anybody can beat you, so you have to prepare every game. It's very important. And to play a team with no scouting report, no film, no footage, not even to be able to watch them from a year ago just to get tendencies, it's hard. So you have to adjust through the course of a game and then make the necessary adjustments and plays. But I thought Javon was great. His leadership was great. But it's been that way since June. I thought Kobe struggled from the standpoint of the flow of the game, but I thought he stepped up late. He wasn't passive with those 4 fouls, so that part was good. And he wanted to guard big fella down the stretch, and that was key for us.
Much of those struggles had to do with Central Michigan going zone in the second half. Was that part of it, or was it more on you guys?
Oh no, I don't really mind the zone at all. But like anything, we have some guys that are better in zone than others. Kobe's a great flash man. Ronnie's great. Anton is probably one of your better shooters. Dejuan Gordon is one of your better players in the zone because he can shoot it and make plays at the rim. But I thought what happened, we got comfortable with the lead. Then they made plays and it became a ball game. You start thinking about certain things. But I don't mind the zone because there's a tremendous opportunity to score and make plays.
Cuonzo, how does having a short bench tonight change any of your game plan?
Well, just have, like for example, in practice, I would say our best perimeter defender since June, just in practice, would be Dejuan Gordon. I would say that. And I would say Javon and probably Amari. So not having a guy who's a defensive stopper and probably one of your better guys driving the ball and making plays and arguably your best offensive rebound at the guard position. So you have to make the adjustments, but again, no excuse. And I thought our guys stepped up. I thought Sean gave us some key minutes when he was in there. I thought Anton did a good job as a freshman. But you know, as you play your first college game, and I thought, again, our fan energy was great against talented opponents. They make plays. It's going fast, and I thought it was going really fast for Yaya, but he settled in the second half. But we found a way to get the win.
Cuonzo, is that the guy you played in Ronnie? He was really active.
Yes. Because, again, he's the guy we recruited in high school. So we've been knowing Ronnie, well, Coach Corn's been knowing him for a long time. We've been knowing Ronnie since probably his junior year in high school. And you know what he brings to the table from the standpoint of his character, his composure, his work ethic, tremendous offensive rebound. A guy who can guard all 5 positions, competes at a high level, is not so much consumed whether I'm starting or coming off the bench. He's just about winning. He embraces the matchups every day with Kobe in practice, and I think that helps him. You need him out there because it's tough for big men to guard him. He's a better three-point shooter than probably what he showed tonight, but he's a tremendous offensive rebounder.
Obviously, everyone has talked about the chemistry all offseason. What do you think of how these guys play together in their first real game environment?
Oh, I thought that was great. That was, I mean, the only issue is just going through it. And we got a glimpse in 2 scrimmages, so that part was good. But just going through it because when you have fans and it's a different atmosphere, you're playing against an opponent where everything is real now. Then the guy makes shots, and then you see if there's selfish tendencies that take place, and I didn't see that at all because I haven't seen that since June. So I do think they really enjoy playing with each other, and they're the type of guys, man. Just try to win the basketball game. It's not so much who's getting shots. Let's win ball games, and that part is great. But it's really been fun to coach them and be around them.
You mentioned the like team got a little comfortable late in the second half. Was also getting fewer turnovers and transition opportunities off those a factor?
I didn't think we were as aggressive offensively. And there's package that we have. We go against the zone. Now, again, we hadn't seen a lot of zone because we don't play a lot of zone, but there are certain packages we have against the zone, but you still push the ball the same way. And then we have signals that we call and make plays off of. But I thought instead of pushing, getting out and pushing, I thought we walked it up because they were in the zone set as opposed to staying aggressive.
You had 3 or 4 instances in the first half, guys. I mean, 3 and 4 guys diving on the floor. Is that kind of indicative of what you've seen out of this team in practice?
I think more than anything, that's who I am. I mean, that's not whether or not you've seen it on a consistent basis. That's one thing, but that's who I am. You have to play hard. You have to play as hard as you can play. We had about 3 guys, to my knowledge, that needed to get a sub because they played so hard, and that's important to me. And again, I think they have it in them. I think they have all the parts to be a special team because they do appreciate each other and they value each other and they work extremely hard in practice.
How would you assess Marty overall?
Mari's a scorer. Mari's a scorer. Now, I do think the zone might have had him a little passive because anytime Mari has angles, he's driving the ball. So I think that might have slowed him up a bit because Mari can shoot the 3, but Mari prefer to drive the ball and make plays. But you give him a 3, he'll take it. But I thought the zone probably slowed him up a bit.
Cuonzo, how do you assess Jordan Willmore's performance tonight after being one of the only guys coming in and then getting that start?
I thought it was good outside of missing the layups. I thought it was good. Defensively, it's hard because, excuse me, we talked about as a staff, when you look at their team, again, you don't have a lot of footage. But we knew the big fella because we watched him on film. He transferred from Hartford, guy that can make shots, made plays in the NCAA tournament. He's one of those guys that can shoot threes, but also a strong right-hand driver and a good post-up play. He knows how to play the game, and he has toughness to him. So we knew that would be a tough matchup for Jordan on the perimeter, not necessarily in the post. But then the other part, when he started making threes, that changes the game because we're aggressive in trapping ball screens, and that puts Jordan in tough positions because he can move and make shots. Now, again, we try to put Jordan in positions in practice, guarding Ronnie and Kobe in those situations. But when it's live and it's real fouls taking place, it's different. But outside of him missing those layups around the rim, I thought he did some good things. But you're talking about a guy that's didn't play a lot of meaningful minutes last year, so now he's in the mix of things as a starter. That's a major adjustment at this level, and I think he'll adjust to it.
How do you think Javon did adjusting to his new role as a real leader, playing almost the entire game?
Good. I mean, Javon's approach is always the same. The only difference, he's just a senior now. And guys lean on him for counsel, leadership, how to go about the day-to-day business. But other than that, his approach is always the same. You can watch him in practice, and you know he's a leader. He brings it to the table. He works extremely hard. He's not afraid to challenge guys in the right way. But I thought he was great. I mean, he's the same old Javon, just a senior. I mean, simply just making it. Now, I don't think he was in position sometimes in the second half to be ready to shoot the ball. You know, get in position to shoot the ball, straight line drive it. But again, we had some lineups out there that, you know, you might want to have some different guys in there, so it put him in tough spots because he's also a guy that's good at flashing. If you have Dejuan Gordon, so he can flash, now you got guys that can make plays. But it's a part of it. But I thought he settled a little bit as opposed. Same way with Boogie Coleman, I thought he settled on the perimeter for three-point shots because he was making them as opposed to getting downhill and driving the ball. So I think he might have had 2 or 3 shot clock violations with the ball late in his hands.
What did you learn tonight about, you know, this team in terms of rotations and lineups and, you know, how different rotations play against each other and how you might want to play this team?
Well, again, I think with Dejuan Gordon, he's in the mix, of course. We have to find a way to get Anton more minutes because he's one of your better three-point shooters, and just really settling in because that was a big challenge for him. Gordon Jackson, certainly. So I think those 2 guys will definitely be in rotation. Just depends on how many minutes. Yeah.
Maybe you guys have done this before, and I just haven't seen it on social media, but it seemed like over the last few weeks there was a concerted effort to get out on campus and get those students here tonight. Can you tell us a little bit about what you guys did?
I think, you know, we've always done that. I think for me now, our social media page, meaning the basketball page, I've just been, I guess, more conscious, and Courtney, in a good way, has been hard on me about, you know, get my social media content up. I say that in a good way. So, because I try to lock in on what I'm doing, and just I think when that level of platform, I have to be consistent with it, and I don't mind giving myself to the fans. I appreciate everything that they do, but I can go days and days and days, and all of a sudden, let me post something. So I need to be consistent with that. But I think Courtney has done a tremendous job with our program and our social media content.
Cuonzo, for the first time in almost 2 years, you've had a student section. How do you think your team fed off the energy that they were giving you on?
I think good. I think good. I mean, I felt it, you know. And normally I'm so locked in, but I felt the energy. But that's what makes great programs. When you have of course, fan base, when you have a tremendous student section, that makes great programs.
Cuonzo, with that concerted effort to be out in the community in the preseason, what were those interactions like, and was it just interesting to get back out there after a COVID year to kind of interact with everybody?
Oh yeah, and I don't mind doing it. I'm not so much as a rah-rah guy. I'm a more personal guy in giving content like that. We can talk about anything. I don't mind coming to your home, your sorority, your fraternity, whatever. I don't mind doing any of those things, but I'm not all that type. I do what I do, and that's who I am. But I like the energy, and I like giving back to our community.
Obviously, Javon wasn't able to sit up tonight. Are you able to say any more about what he's dealing with, or when he might be able to play?
Not yet. I'll give you guys what I have, but not yet. And obviously, you know about Dejuan Gordon, but we should be ready to roll the next game.
Any last questions? All right, thank you.
Thank you.